What is up, everybody? It's your main man, Prodigy03 TV, and welcome back to my cancerous YouTube channel. Today, we're talking about some cancerous shit that goes on in my middle school. Currently it is August, and we will be returning to school in a few weeks, but there is some very key things that I noticed throughout the school that I just feel like I should talk about. So without all this bullshit, let's get straight into it. The first thing is thoughts. The girls that date all the boys, that jump from boy to boy, and they're the quote unquote hoes of the school, and they always get bullied by other girls, and really it's fucking retarded to me. It's like, I consider myself to be pretty popular. Everybody knows me. I I tend to be the funny kid at school. And when I walk around in the halls, everybody's like, "Hey, what's good, what's good?" And I like either say some funny shit or we hang out, you know? I'm going into 7th, I was in 6th. I know I sound like, and I look like I'm a fucking old man. Well, not old man, but like I sound like I'm 15 and older. But yeah, moving on from the thoughts that, the hoes and all that. There's the kids who try too hard to be funny. Yeah, I must admit sometimes I am this kid. Whenever there's a new kid or a kid I want to look up to, I don't know, I try to be funny. But there's still kids that follow me around. I'm not talking about you, Jared. Kids who just follow me around and like try to copy every joke I say. It's really weird. Another thing is, in my school, all the boys are little scooter boys. I know, my friend Jaden, he started it, like, in my neighborhood. Me and him would always scoot around and we would hang out. He rides bikes mainly now, but we would hang out and ride around. But now, like, all the boys in our school just ride scooters, and it's cringy as shit, because most of them are pretty bad. And, yeah. So moving on from that, we got, like, the generic, like, nerd know-it-all kids, and if you say something wrong, they'll immediately correct you kind of kid. There's actually a lot in my school. There's boys who do it, there's girls who do it, and mainly I find it more annoying when the girls do it, because they wear, like, fucking Skechers and fucking North Face coats, and they walk around reading a book, and if you say some wrong shit, or you say something wrong, they'll gladly walk up to you and correct you. I'm like, bitch, shut up. But then there's the guys that just like everything, like all their comebacks are like, oh, you're talking about yourself, and all that dumb shit. And I feel like that's retarded. And those are the annoying kids. And one last thing, um, the most of the teachers actually hate me because I'm friends with everybody in school, basically. The only people who hate me are like the popular girls who've known me for multiple years, and they know I'm funny, but their thoughts and stay away from me. But the last part is all the teachers hate me. I already said that. But every time I like do something so small, a teacher will gladly come up to me and correct me and just be an asshole. Like, I talked about this in my last stream. I was walking outside without shoes when we had time to go outside in our field, and a teacher yelled at me for not having shoes on. I'm like, boy, I'm wearing socks and we're outside. Who cares if I don't have shoes on? I'm walking in grass. He's like, ooh, better not catch you doing this next time, Sonny. I'll have to write you up. I'm like, okay. So going on from that, when I actually got suspended, cause actually I've talked about him in a other video, Jared Vampel NVO5TV, my best friend. We've been friends for 2nd grade, and we're going into 7th, so good amount of years, 5 years, and we're best friends. And really, nothing can really separate us. Even though if we're in separate classes, we're still best friends. But in the beginning of the year, in 5th grade, we actually had a separation because I went to Florida for a week, and my other friend CJ at the time, which we're not friends anymore, my friend CJ at the time actually got in a fight with Jared, because me, CJ, and Jared were all best friends. We always hang out and stuff. And CJ got in a fight with Jared, and it was a whole thing. CJ kept calling Jared a girl, and me and Jared ended up hating each other in 5th grade. We actually made up in 6th grade. But during the time we were kind of making up, um, I didn't even pants him, but it was kind of close. And he ended up telling on me, and I went to the office, and I tried to like convince him that I didn't pants him all the way, and he like checked the cameras, yelled at me, made me write down what happened. I'm like, I just told you what happened, and he's like, I don't believe you, mister. And yeah, I ended up getting suspended into detention, and if I told the truth, which I was, I wouldn't have got suspended, which is kind of bullshit. And I felt like if I told the truth, he would at least give me detention. I have 2 detentions on my record, so that's good. One last thing. A girl in my school got suspended. I'm not suspended, expelled for bringing a knife into school, and that was a whole bunch of shit. She's actually coming back in March. Yeah, so there's that. I hope you enjoy this weird little video. It was kind of fun to make, just talking about school and shit. I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Project 03 TV signing out, and peace.